Sorry for the lack of slide. The slide will be included in the document due to the technical issue. Thank you for understanding. Start. How to the first for the project. How successful was this project by traditional project management metric and modern stakeholder standard? The Boston Hall renovation was significant success, in generally measured by the triple constant: scope, schedule, and budget, plus the stakeholder satisfaction. Moving on to the first one, schedule. Despite being 2 weeks behind at the due 12-month mark, the team recovered. The building opened on the time for the 2008 fall term, which a drop dead deadline for the student housing budget. Moving on to the budget, the project stayed within the 20 million limit, while the management reserve was nearly depleted. The team proactively found a way to save 25,000 250,000 to ensure the viability scope. To meet the budget and schedule, the team agreed to reduce the scope of the interior brickwork, completing only 70% of the building. But however, because this was a joint decision, it didn't count as a failure rather than strategic trade-off. Stakeholder satisfaction, high success. The today's selection section was described as a celebratory atmosphere. The relationship between the University Crawford Construction and Legacy West remained intact and the positive, which is a rare for such high-pressure renovation. To the best practice and their contribution success. The success of Boston Hall wasn't accidental, but it was a result of deliberate, intentional, interpersonal, and structured strategy. Early partnering workshop before a single wall was thrown down. The team engaged in 2-day workshop contribution by sharing the project from hell to the group build empathy. They realized that the contractor and the owner often share the same frustration. Signing the partnering character create a physiological contract, mutual respect, defining escalation costs. When the Thai work dispute occurred between Nick Bolas and the Crawford foreman, they didn't let it simmer for weeks. The contribution escalation clause allowed the problem to move up to chart and dot. Immediately, it resolved technical impasse in 24 hours, prevent a bottleneck that could have derailed the schedule. Continual partnering assessment. The team didn't just set it and forget it. They used the online survey to monitor the health of their working relationship. Contribution. This identified in a deep communication and a friction point of staff being too nitpicky because they had data chat and that could access this behavior issue before they turn it into legal dispute. The joint problem solving, the win-win mindset. When the management reserve hit a critical low 50,000, the contractor didn't simply demand more money and the owner didn't simply demand more work. Contribution Crawford foreman proposed a creative scope reduction, focusing on visible work. This collaborative trade-off saved the project timeline and the budget while still meeting the university primary need, a function safe building for the student. That's all. Thank you for listening.